adventure, we'll be overlanding the republics of Uruguay and Argentina.
Yeehaw! So awesome.
We'll be horseback riding through huge dunes and secluded beaches. We'll be tasting delicious Malbec wine. We'll be relaxing and playing in beautiful desert hot springs. We'll be visiting South America's tallest mountain, and we'll be crossing over the snowy Andes.
Ta-da! Now we're getting to the good stuff.
In this adventure, we'll be riding Uruguay's beautiful coastline. We'll be ferrying across the mighty Rio de la Plata. We'll be traversing the city center of Buenos Aires. We'll be driving through the never-ending Pampas. We'll enjoy the scenery of the Mendoza wine region. And we'll finally be crossing the high Andes before getting back to Chile.
This is totally the way. Hi, I'm Dana, and this is my husband Javier, and my two kids, Lucas and Clara. We sold it all to go travel the world, and we won't stop until we've seen it all.
We made it to Uruguay!
Uruguay is a country in South America. It is located on the Atlantic coast between Brazil and Argentina, and it is the second smallest nation in South America after Suriname. We'll enter Uruguay from Brazil and we'll be heading first to Punta del Diablo, then to Cabo Polonio, and from here we'll drive to Colonia Sacramento, where we'll board the ferry across the Rio de la Plata and into Argentina.
We've just reached Uruguay. We don't really know what to expect. We know that it's a safe country. We know they have a beautiful coastline, and then the rest of the country's flat. So we've decided to stick around the coast, check out what there is to see, and hopefully eat some good food and meet some nice people. And we've driven just a little down the coast to our first destination, Punta del Diablo, and we got the best campsite.
We're gonna go explore out these dunes to the sea.
Oh, look, there's a seal, I think.
Well, let's go check it out. It's a dead seal.
We're going into the National Park of Santa Teresa, and hopefully we'll see some wildlife and enjoy the park.
This is Uruguay. Dunes and beaches. We're in the national park, Playa Santa Teresa. We've met with our friends. So the best thing of meeting with these people is that Christine loves the kids and the kids love Christine.
This is the last meeting, I think.
This is Peggy. Hello. This is Pulu. And here we have Greenie. And we have Aki Pocky.
They've been having meetings with Christine every time we meet, and it's adorable.
Lucas and I and the guys are gonna go for a night walk in an animal walk.
Let's go. Yay! Armadillo!
Finally, on a night walk.
We saw an armadillo!
What did you see, Lucas?
2 deers. And my favorite, an armadillo.
You saw the armadillo. Come here. Oh, that's awesome.
Cabo Polonio is a national park located on Uruguay's Atlantic coast. It is composed of a sea of dunes, secluded beaches, a couple islands, and a sea lion colony.
Well, we've reached Cabo de Polonia, and today we have got a horseback ride to go see the dunes.
Best thing to do here is to cross this river.
Now I see our horses.
We're gonna go horseback riding. Her name is Gitana. This horse is named Tostada.
That wasn't graceful. My horse's name is Morocha. See if you can do it more graceful than me, eh, baby?
Horse will be hard.
Ooh.
And my horse name is Lechuga. Vamos, Lechuga.
Let's go.
This is totally the way to do the park.
It's a beautiful place here.
Pero en el 74 los militares hacen una forestal de pino para tratar de evitar que la arena tape la ruta 10 y bueno, el pino se descontroló y hoy un 70% del área protegida ya está invadida por el pino.
It's a real different experience riding on the sand, because the horses either walk or they like gallop through it.
We got a great view of the sea from up here.
My horse likes going very fast like me.
Yeah, Clara's horse likes galloping a lot.
She's just a natural horse rider.
Time for a drink.
We can see the lighthouse where we're going to be going.
So that's actual Cabo Polonio.
And the sea is just beautiful. It's this blue color. It's amazing.
These are pretty crazy. He loves riding just like me.
An activity we can totally do as a family. I don't depend on the kids' endurance. And onto the beach.
When you gallop, he gallops, and then it gets out of control. I don't know how Javier records.
And the queen of galloping.
He just loves slowing, holding back, and then running. So we made it to the town of Punta Polonio.
Break time.
Good girl. What a ride. That was amazing. My bum hurts. Well, we left the horses behind and now we have a free hour. And we're gonna go check out the lighthouse, check out the sea lions, and get some lunch. Well, we've reached the lighthouse and the views from here are beautiful. And I can hear the sea lions.
There's one right there. So this is the sea lion colony. Let's check it out.
Here they are, guys.
Sea lion.
You know you got close when it stinks. There's nothing worse smelling than a sea lion colony.
So the sea lions that we see here are juveniles. The real big ones are on the island over there, and they don't let them in.
We're just having a snack here, looking at the sea lions, and this day is turning out to be amazing. We have a blue sky, and what a better way to see the coastline than on horseback. All right, well, it's time to leave Cabo Polonio, get back on our horses, and ride back to the camper. Yeehaw!
On the horses.
Clara, show us your skills.
She's amazing.
She dominates the wheel of any animal.
That is us done here with our horse riding. It has been amazing. The views of the dunes, of the sea, just running and trotting and even galloping along the beach. My legs hurt. That was 4 hours of horseback riding.
Time to say goodbye. Bye, Papa's horsey.
My lechuguita.
Yeah, Lechuga was a real piece of work. Every time she'd get close, she caused all these politics with the rest of the horses. So we had to keep Javier way behind.
Muchas gracias. Clara, que pases bien. Me encantó viajar contigo.
Gracias.
We're camped by the beach where we started the horse excursion this morning, and it's a beautiful beach.
Another one of those camping sites that you just fall in love with.
It's full of sand.
That's any parent's dream.
From Cabo Polonio, we drove around the coast before arriving at Colonia Sacramento.
We are in the historical town of Colonia Sacramento. We got here, we parked our car. We're gonna check it out because tomorrow we take the ferry over to Buenos Aires in Argentina.
It's a beautiful place.
Well, it's time for sundowners. Lucas has befriended some fishermen. He's fishing with them.
So this is our last day here in Uruguay. It's been a great trip, very relaxing, very safe, very expensive.
Pretty close to European prices. The people have been really friendly.
We're here waiting on the ferry line. We're about to board our boat to go to Buenos Aires.
Well, that is us done with Uruguay. What an amazing experience. The beaches and dunes were just fabulous. The horseback riding was the most epic ride we have ever done. The kids just got right into it. We were trotting and galloping along the beaches. It was just one of those memories I'll never forget. Had a wonderful last evening there in the port city, Uruguay. You have been a bundle of surprises.
And we're in Argentina.
All right, well, we are off the boat and we are in the middle of Buenos Aires. We have been here 8 years ago and we spent a lot of days. We did tango, we did all sorts of things. So we're not actually stopping. We don't have the time.
And this is why I like avoiding big cities. Massive traffic jam.
From Buenos Aires, we drove 7 long hours to the town of Miguel Riglos.
Well, we are in the middle of Las Pampas, in the middle of nowhere, in this little town of Miguel Riglos, which is where Javier's grandpa immigrated to make money to be able to support his family. And so we're gonna go check it out.
So yeah, my great-grandfather immigrated here in 1911, spent here 11 years while his wife and kids were back in Spain. So I've always been curious about seeing where he was.
Well, we're here in the city center at the old train station. So we've been doing some research and Javier's great-grandpa got here in 1911. And guess what year this town was founded? 1911. So he would have been one of the original pioneers that founded this town. Isn't that cool?
The same history as in North America, built the railway and settlers start coming. I've been wanting to come here since I was a child and I heard all the stories of the mouth of my grandpa.
That's us done here in the little village of Miguel Riglos. It was really cool to see how the town was founded and that Javier's grandpa actually took part of it. But now we gotta head on. We've got a lot of kilometers to do.
From Miguel Riglos, it took another 9 hours of driving to get to the Mendoza region.
Well, we finally made it to the mountains. I can see them here in the background. We've been driving for days. We've crossed first the Rio de la Plata, then the city of Buenos Aires, then endless farming fields in La Pampa. Then we went through a desert, and finally we are in the fruit fields here in Mendoza with the Andes in our background. Santiago de Chile is right on the other side of these mountains, so now we can relax a little bit, go for a wine tasting, have proper Argentinian food, and continue our drive.
We're here at the bodega of Laureano Gomez and we're gonna learn all about their wines. The first wine we're having is something a little more refreshing. We're having a Malbec Rosé.
Con la misma uva que este otro vino. La única diferencia que tiene es una diferencia en el proceso.
Quite dry. So Ignacio explained why this is darker. It's because it's a Malbec grape, and that's what we're discovering today.
Pinot Noir. No es rosado, pero por más que ha pasado tiempo en contacto con la piel, sigue siendo cristalino.
See? It smells good. It's muy suave. Now we're into the Malbecs. That is one of my favorite wines. Malbec is number 1 or number 2. Last time we were in Argentina, I was pregnant, so I couldn't drink any wine, so I have to make up for it now. Now we're getting to the good stuff. It smells good. It smells like it has a hint of black currant and raspberry.
Pedantic.
The tour is done. We couldn't leave without a few bottles of our favorite one, which was the Reserve. And now it's time to go for lunch. Look at this. Definitely gonna have this for lunch.
Sausage!
Parrilla time.
Well, it looks like we start with empanadas as a starter. Gonna be a good meal. Enjoying to the last minute here. We have to enjoy Argentina whilst we can.
It arrived.
I cannot believe this is a 2-person parrillada. So we've got chicken, we've got chorizo, we've got split sausages, we have rib, then we have like a slab of pork and roasted vegetables.
Oh yeah.
That is us done with our parrilla. We ate and ate and ate, and it was for 2 people, and we still couldn't finish it, the 4 of us. But now we gotta get back on the road and keep heading towards Chile. Well, we have found some hot springs. It looks absolutely amazing. So time to get wet.
There's a water park.
It's a cactus water park.
The water's pretty cold.
We're actually very high up. We are around 1,500 meters of altitude.
Wow, this park is amazing. It's way bigger than I expected.
That slide was crazy. Slide like this. Yeah, let's do it like this. And that was cool.
I guess we're gonna have to spend the whole day. We were planning just the morning, but this is way better than expected. Oh, now this is nice. It is warm.
So we're starting to cross the Andes. The road is getting crazy.
From Mendoza, we climbed up the road towards Los Penitentes.
Definitely an awesome campsite for the night.
What an epic place. We are next to the ski resort of Los Penitentes. Here are the Penitentes. This is the famous Puente del Inca or Inca's Bridge, and it's a natural formation formed by the thermal activity.
We're here in the Aconcagua National Park. We've got the highest mountain in South America right behind us.
So we're gonna go for a little walk. Let's go.
Let's go.
We've made it to the Mirador. You can see Aconcagua here, but the wind keeps picking up and like almost blowing us away. Guess we better get used to this because next stop is Patagonia.
There's a condor.
I've never seen one so close.
That was so cool.
Well, we parked in this beautiful spot. We're right next to Chile, but we're still in Argentina. And now we're gonna go explore this valley a little bit.
So we're gonna go a hike over the old rail lines.
Let's go.
Feels like we're in a post-apocalyptic movie set.
Everything's destroyed.
Go to the snow. There's snow.
So we got a little bit of snow here. We're actually not far from the camper, but it's a bit of a walk because of the bridge. Our camper, I don't know if you see it, is right there. But we have to go all the way through the old train stations to a little bridge, to walk through the rocks, to get to this little bit of snow. Hey, stop throwing snow to me. I can throw it too.
My hands are chilly.
Food skin on mogul snow. What can go wrong?
That's our hike done. Really nice to go along the track. Valley is really narrow, so we had both mountains on either side, the river running along. There was a few bridges to cross. It's our final day here in Argentina, and this is our last adventure. We are going to go up to Chile over these mountains that you see here. The road is absolutely crazy, but it's one of those things you just have to do.
So this was the actual road until they opened the tunnel in 1982.
Okay, guys, are you ready for the crazy road?
Yes!
I don't think I am. This road is seriously gonna be epic. There was a huge boulder in the middle of the road. That is never a good feeling.
And I'm literally driving through ice. Check out the valley from here.
Well, we got snow now. Well, that's all she wrote. They didn't warn us that this road is clearly closed.
Yes, we're taking the tunnel. They had the door open there and the sign and everything.
Can't believe they wouldn't warn us. That is so dangerous. And we're right there. Like, it's right there. We're at the top. We went through all of this for nothing.
My only fear is that little bit there.
Yeah.
When I was coming up, this hit here got a bit tricky, so I'm gonna shovel a little bit. I've cleaned a little bit the worst bits, but let's see how we do here.
All right, actually going back down, it was nothing.
Great to get a workout before 9 in the morning. We promised an adventure and here it is.
Going down is easy peasy mac and cheesy.
I think we all got an adrenaline rush there. Well, and there's always that sensation. It's your last day, right? The day you destroy your vehicle. This is what gets me. Why are the gates open?
That's a clear indication that the road is open.
Not impressed, Argentina. Well, we are back where we started, and now it's time to go to the tunnel and finally, hopefully, get to Chile. And we are in Chile!
Let's go to Santiago.
Yeah, that's us back in Chile. That is us done with Argentina. It was short and sweet. Obviously, it started with the ferry, landing in Buenos Aires. Then what can I say about the Pampas? So many kilometers. We broke that trip up visiting Javier's grandfather's village. Following that, we kept going until we reached the wine region. Learning about it was awesome. Then we reached the Andes and did hot springs and then kept crossing the Andes to finally get to the border here. One last adventure this morning, but that is us done, and I can't wait to come back and actually discover more of Argentina.